Emma Wilson was a 22-year-old girl from New York City, USA. She had blue eyes, golden brown hair, and a smile that could light up even the darkest room. Emma loved photography and traveling around the world. Unlike many rich American girls, she was simple, kind, and deeply emotional. On the other side of the world in Calcutta, India, lived Arjun Roy, a hardworking 24-year-old boy who dreamed of becoming a music producer. Arjun belonged to a middle-class family. He spent his days helping his father in a small tea shop and his nights creating music on his old laptop. Their worlds were completely different. Different countries, different cultures, different lifestyles. But fate had already written their story. One rainy evening, Emma was scrolling through social media when she came across a short video of a boy singing beside a roadside tea stall in India. The voice was magical, emotional, pure. That boy was Arjun. Emma replayed the video again and again. Something in his voice touched her heart. Without thinking much, she sent him a message. "Your voice is beautiful. It made me emotional." Arjun was shocked when he saw a message from an American girl. At first, he thought it was fake, but after talking for a few days, they slowly became friends. Every night, they talked for hours. Emma told him stories about New York's busy streets, tall buildings, and snowy winters. Arjun told her about Indian festivals, crowded markets, monsoon rains, and the smell of chai in the evening. The distance between them was thousands of miles, yet their hearts grew closer every single day. One night, Emma asked, "Arjun, what is your biggest dream?" Arjun smiled sadly and replied, "To make music that touches people's hearts. But dreams are expensive." Emma became silent. She realized that despite having less money, Arjun had more passion and kindness than most people she knew. Days turned into months. Their friendship slowly became love. Emma started learning Hindi words just to make Arjun smile. Arjun began staying awake late at night because of the time. After a long silence, Arjun finally said, "I love you too, Emma." That night became the happiest moment of their lives. But every love story faces challenges. Emma's parents were unhappy when they discovered their relationship. They wanted her to marry someone rich and successful in America. They believed Arjun was not good enough. Meanwhile, Arjun's relatives mocked him. "She's American. She'll leave you one day," they said. The pressure from both families slowly started breaking them emotionally. Still, they refused to give up. Emma secretly saved money for months. Finally, on Arjun's birthday, she surprised him with a message. "I'm coming to India." Arjun couldn't believe it. The day Emma arrived at Calcutta Airport, heavy rain was falling. Arjun stood nervously holding a small bouquet of flowers. Then he saw her. Emma walked toward him wearing a simple white dress, smiling with tears in her eyes. For a few seconds, the noisy airport disappeared from their world. They hugged each other tightly. It was the first time they touched each other after loving from a distance for so long. Arjun softly whispered, "You're really here." Emma smiled through tears. I crossed oceans for you." Over the next few weeks, Emma explored India with Arjun. They ate street food together, rode yellow taxis, visited the Victoria Memorial, and watched sunsets beside the Hooghly River. Emma fell in love not only with Arjun, but also with India itself. One evening, while standing beside the river, Arjun played a melody on his guitar and sang a song he had written for Emma. People around them stopped to listen. Emma cried happily. That moment felt perfect. But happiness didn't last forever. Emma's father suddenly arrived in India after discovering where she was. Furious, he demanded she return home immediately. "You're ruining your future for a poor boy," he shouted. Emma looked at Arjun. Arjun lowered his eyes silently. Deep inside, he felt insecure. Maybe her father was right. Maybe he could never give Emma the life she deserved. That night, Arjun made the hardest decision of his life. The next morning, Emma found a letter outside her hotel room. It read, "Emma, I love you too much to hold you back. You deserve a beautiful future, and I'm afraid I cannot give you that. Please go back home and forget me." Emma broke down crying. She searched everywhere for Arjun, but he had disappeared. Days later, she returned to America heartbroken. Months passed. Emma stopped smiling like before. Meanwhile, Arjun worked harder than ever on his music. Every heartbreak, every memory, every tear became part of his songs. Then one day, something unbelievable happened. One of Arjun's songs went viral worldwide. Millions of people listened to his emotional music. Soon, music companies contacted him. Interviews, concerts, fame, everything changed overnight. And during one interview, the reporter asked, "What inspired your music?" Arjun smiled sadly and replied, "A girl who taught me that love has no borders." That interview clip reached Emma. Tears filled her eyes. Without wasting another second, she booked a flight to India again. This time, when Emma met Arjun, there were no fears, no doubts, no distance between them, only love. Arjun held her hands tightly and said, "I became successful, but life still felt incomplete without you." Emma smiled softly. "Then don't let me go again." Under the warm lights of Kolkata City, beside the river where their story truly began, Arjun proposed to Emma with trembling hands. And this time, nothing separated them again.